Hey, everybody. It's been days and days and days, but it's been so peaceful from now on. But I just gonna have to stay here in Savannah for every, 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 for a whole years. Maybe double the years that I'm going to stay here. And also, letting my mom start working at a new job. And also for Reddit, they've been putting an update for a permanent ban. New updates for a permanent ban, and that's how they've been doing all the time. But as for me, I just lucky to be here for this time. And Savannah and Port Wentworth and that's why I've been staying the whole time. But for a whole few years, me and my family are gonna have to stay for a few years till then. And then And then I just gonna have to stay here for a couple of months and a couple of years that I'm going to have to stay here for. But it's always so peaceful. But this town is gonna make me so peaceful and chipper, and also having a thing for another one for this time. And I could have to find someone new, and then I just started for my life. From now on, I just love doing nothing. And I just love doing nothing. Doing nothing is like a peaceful land and also tranquility for. And then I just started for my life. But it's so lucky that Savannah and also Port Wentworth has decided to make us do nothing from now on, because it's gonna be loving with the haunting hour. And I love the haunting hour for now, but it's the only reason that I'm going to have to stay here for a couple of days, months, and also gonna have to let my mom start working, and also for her new job, and also job searching is her new job. And then I would have to just say that we decided to let Georgia let it stay for a couple of months without using casinos, and also we know that Georgia doesn't allow casinos, but illegally, but it is always illegal from now on, but their beliefs, it is what they have been doing. But without too much to ask, but I would do anything to every moment of my life. But and also for this future, I'm just gonna have to find someone who has to share my relationship. And also I decided it's all about family. And also it's all about family and children, that is. And also that everybody loves. Savannah's always obsessed about children and family for millions of days and months. And that is why I would do every moment. But I can't. The word I'm searching for is not. And also, that's how they do it. But it gives me so much tense for a whole day, and also for a whole night, and also for a whole evening, morning, and also the afternoon. But I just couldn't stand for letting my mom losing my job for, you know, it's the only thing that I could have. And also, I just decided to not to get any relationships everywhere in Savannah. And also, deciding is also for my darker rays. But, this going back to Conyers is so outdated. But going to Savannah is always updating. And it's the only reason that I love. Sure, it's nice, but it's not going to help everybody's career. To do that, I would do every single moment by making a lot of new jobs and also let it stay forever. And also, the Georgia state law has to stay forever when it doesn't need any casinos or even all of that from Las Vegas. And also, that's why Las Vegas needs to make it bigger. And that is why I decided to stay a long year. Long years and long months for my mom's new job. And thanks to the spirits that I have been doing so much. For this Sunday, my family would do everything that I always had to keep an eye out for my life. And also keeping my eye on my little baby nephew. And then my little baby nephew always has to be so hungry, and also he's always hungry and he's always sleepy, playful, and also start wheezing like that. But this doesn't need any babysitters at all. We just need comforting. So much comforting at last for millions of times that I really do. But, and also let it stay for the updates of the permabans forever. And then from Reddit, and then for every moment of my life so far that I really, 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 that I could. From now on, I just got my very own TV, and also listening to music by Michael Jackson, and also listening to all the other music, and then going to start making me feel so much about being, but Savannah is fabulous. Fabulous indeed. Port Wentworth is always so fabulous. Forsyth is so fabulous. And everything is always fabulous. Doing nothing is fabulous. That is what everybody needs. But we don't have any social lives. We just like doing nothing here in Savannah. But it's always peaceful. Peaceful for what we can do. There's always when we could have to stay doing nothing. Mom's had to do the same job over and 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 over again. But we just had to start. We just got ourselves 2 new houses everywhere. But I just love having all the things that is normally do for everything. Normally, we do nothing. That's how we do it. Doing nothing is the best thing in Savannah. Like, what we can do? Nothing. There isn't any clubs, there isn't any casinos, there isn't any theme parks, there isn't any fun to do, there aren't any go-karts, there aren't any arcades, there aren't any Chuck E. Cheese's, there aren't any. Savannah loves doing nothing that we could do for anything, for the nothing in particular. That's why we could do so peaceful. And also, that's why we could do for children. To do that, more families, more children from now on. And that is why it'll comforting from now on. And that is why we are tuning in for doing nothing forever and ever, once and for all, for their lives. But from now on, I'm staying here. And also, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying here with my new room, my new life, and also my life has depended on me. For my mother, and also everybody. And I can't let Mom down. In the name of all things right, for Jesus Christ. Amen. And God bless everybody. To all the people in Savannah. And also, we could do it to it. Amen. Thanks.